All right, y'all, look, check it out. So I'm getting ready to start this little new segment, right? I was watching Willie D, No More Talk. I like it. I like how he come in, give you that quick little nugget. Sometimes the show extends and he talks a little bit longer, but pretty much gives you like a little brief overview of what he's talking about. It's all his opinions. It's pretty, in my opinion, it's pretty dope. But he gives you his brief opinions on things, and then boom, he's done. No more talk.
No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Well, the scriptures say that we should meditate on them every day, right? Get out a little nugget, take that nugget, meditate on that nugget, and then hold on to it. And what I find when I read the scriptures, right, is I find that it's like in that personal time. If anybody who probably, I'm quite sure I'm not the only one who probably feels this way, but you get that tender moment, that moment when you actually are reading the scriptures. It's personal, it's one-on-one. You're hearing the words as you understand what you're reading, right? In any language that you're in. And it really makes a big impact. Now, what I find is when I read it, it doesn't have the same impact that it has on me when I'm hearing it through my eyes and absorbing it in my mind, but understanding it. So that's the part I lose, but that's the part that inspires me. The part that I lose is the part that inspires me to want to share it, because I have this desire to do something on camera. So I'm going to do what I have a desire to do, and I'm going to see how the Lord bless it. These are the words from the scriptures. Today is going to be 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, and it talks about prayer, and it talks about idleness, and then it talks about, standing in faith. And this is written by Paul. It's not my words, it's Paul's words. I wish I could animate it in my own understanding. The breakdown is that normally when I read something from my own understanding, I do get the joke, I get the humor, and I can turn around and flip it and make it my own. But for some reason, when I'm looking at the words, unless it's by heart, like a rap song, because that's what started all of this. For me, it was hip hop. Unless it's by heart, I kind of get that stale part. So you may not get this relaxed look or feel that you're getting from me right now, which is the true way that I am. You may get the reader, but what I will do is try to capture that part of me in my edit. And hopefully that this not only helps you, but it also helps me, because I want to make these laws of righteousness, these laws of how to operate as a human, as a person, as a man of peace, a part of my life, a part of my fabric as well, so that I can continue to be prosperous in this life. And, it's a selfish and an unselfish love at the same time. And that's the beauty of the scriptures. It is something for all of us. Another chapter and verse that I want to go over is, I believe it's 1 Timothy. I was reading that with my wife a little bit this morning. I want to say it's 1 Timothy. And I want to say chapter 3, but it could be 1. Anyway, I'll wind up getting to it because there's some good nuggets in there. And this stuff is like valid for everyday life. I know the timepiece or the time period that a lot of this stuff was written in. It was done at a certain time, particular time. People lived a certain way, they dressed a certain way, they operated a certain way. But the value and the wisdom that's in it is still great for these days and these times, because at the end of the day, we're still human beings. We've developed maybe some different inventions. Maybe some inventions were lost. Some new things were gained. Some things weren't. We are an internet day where we're all communicating and we can reach each other globally via the web. Who knows if that technology even existed in the past? Of course, if we listen to people, they'll say that it didn't. But we also know that there's some good things that were absorbed, and there's some good things that we may have experienced that we've lost in our time period. So I am not one to say anything wasn't or was. According to Ecclesiastes, it says everything, there's nothing new under the sun. So with that being the case and me being a believer, I believe that. And so I won't make any claims of saying no time was better than any time. But what I will say is that this is some good word right here. And I would like to share it in my time, which is here and now. And I hope you guys get something out of it. And thank you for your viewership. And may God bless me to continue or have the desire to continue with this. May there be no interruptions. May the devil not come through with a form of someone as a friend or my perception of a one who's a friend, and then I get distracted because as an artist or as a creative person, my personality wise, I realize that the wrong energy will make me stop doing something just because I just want to get that energy out, to get back to myself. This right now, the person that I am, my spirit, the person that I am, the being is me. And so I love me because God has given me to love, and I appreciate that. I love what he's given me. And so with that being said, let's get to 2 Thessalonians chapter 3.